Behold a Gerald, the man, the myth, the financial cautionary tale. He climbed the mountain of success. He fought the dragon of procrastination. He even downloaded a budgeting app once. And yet, here he stands. Broke, broken, bereft of funds. His wallet empty. His dreams deferred. His credit score. Let's just say even loan sharks send him thoughts and prayers. But how did it come to this? How did Gerald, a man who once had potential, or at least a 401k pamphlet he never opened, end up here? Was it fate, bad luck, or was it the $18 lattes? Strap in, folks. This is the story of why most people stay poor and why Gerald is basically a walking, talking financial warning label. Stop working, start manifesting. For just 3 easy payments of $999, I'll teach you how to make money while you sleep. Disclaimer, results may vary, mostly downward. This is it, my ticket to wealth. All I have to do is nothing. Finally, a system that works with my lifestyle. Ah, the comfort zone, that magical place where dreams go to die softly, wrapped in a cozy blanket of denial. Most people stay poor because they think wealth is supposed to be comfortable. Newsflash. If it were easy, everyone would be rich. But no, wealth is built by people who are willing to do the work, learn the skills, and not spend their life savings on a PDF from a guy who calls himself the crypto king. Gerald, like so many of us, fell for the siren song of passive income. But here's the truth. Passive income isn't magic. It's work you did up front. And Gerald, he didn't do any work. He just bought a course and prayed. Spoiler, the universe does not reward laziness, unless you count regret as a reward. This car has heated seats, self-driving despair, and payments that'll haunt your grandchildren. But look at that leather upholstery. That's not just seating, that's validation. I don't even have a garage, but I do have crippling insecurity. And this car screams, I'm successful. Even if the only thing it's actually screaming is, Repo Man incoming. Ah yes, the spending to impress strangers trap. A classic, a tale as old as time. A financial horror story in 3 acts. Act 1, you buy something you can't afford. Act 2, you realize nobody cares. Act 3, you spend the next 5 years eating ramen to pay for it. Let's break this down, folks. That car? It's not an asset. It's a liability wrapped in shiny metal and regret. And the people you're trying to impress? They're strangers. They don't know your name. They don't care about your life. And they definitely won't help you make the payments when reality comes knocking. But hey, at least your Instagram looks fancy for a few months before the Repo Man comes. That'll be $18, plus tip, plus emotional damage, plus the inevitable realization that you just spent a week's groceries on sugar and regret. Keep the change. I don't need savings. I need serotonin. And this cup says I'm a person who has their life together. Even if my bank account screams otherwise. Let's do some quick math, folks. $20 a day on coffee? That's $7,300 a year. That's a vacation. That's a laptop. That's therapy. But no, Gerald needs his daily artisanal caffeine experience because nothing says I'm financially responsible, like literally burning money one overpriced cup at a time. Now, am I saying never treat yourself? Of course not. But there's a difference between treating yourself and financially waterboarding yourself. Gerald, he's drowning in oat milk. Lesson 1. If you spend more than you make, you're technically a clown. Lesson 2. Credit cards are not free money. Lesson 3. No, your NFT collection is not a retirement plan. Zzz. But what if I want to live in a van? And by van, I mean a cardboard box behind the broken barista? Let's talk about financial literacy, or in Gerald's case, the lack thereof. Schools teach you Pythagorean theorem, but not how to not get scammed by a timeshare. They'll make you memorize Shakespeare, but won't explain compound interest. It's like sending someone into a war zone with a spoon and hoping for the best. And Gerald? He's the guy bringing the spoon. He thinks budget is a bad word. He thinks investing is something only rich people do. And he definitely thinks emergency fund is a myth, like unicorns or a balanced diet. Spoiler, this is why he's still broke. Just when Gerald thought he'd finally caught a break, life said, LOL. No emergency fund. Enjoy medical debt flavor ramen. Because here's the thing, folks. Life loves surprises, and not the fun. Hey, you won a vacation. Kind. The, hey, your car just exploded. Kind. Gerald thought he was safe. He thought he was winning. But the universe, it loves a plot twist. And Gerald, he's the main character in a financial horror movie. No emergency fund means no safety net, and no safety net means free falling into debt. But hey, at least he looked cool in that car for a few months, right? At least my credit score can't get any... Credit score plummets like a rock. Psst. Want to buy NFT sneakers for your metaverse dog? Guaranteed ROI. Returns not included. I don't know what any of that means, but trust. Also, can I pay you an exposure? My Instagram has 12 followers. Ah, the get-rich-quick trap. The financial equivalent of a Nigerian prince email. If it sounds like a scam, looks like a scam, and smells like desperation, it's definitely a limited-time opportunity to lose all your money. Gerald, like so many before him, fell for the siren song of easy money. But here's the truth. Wealth is built slowly. It's boring. It's consistent. And Gerald, he hates boring. He loves too good to be true. And that's why he's still poor. The definition of insanity, doing the same broke stuff and expecting different results. Gerald is stuck in the broke loop, a vicious cycle of bad decisions, denial, and blaming everyone but himself. He thinks the system is rigged, and sure it is, but not in the way he thinks. The real rig? His habits. Wealth isn't about luck. It's about not setting money on fire every day. It's about small, consistent choices. And Gerald? He's finally learning. He's budgeting. He's investing. He's not falling for scams. And most importantly, he's not buying $18 lattes every day. Is he perfect? But he's better. And that's the real climb. Most people stay poor because they'd rather feel rich than be rich. They chase short-term dopamine over long-term wealth. But you're smarter than that. You're better than that. And most importantly, you're not Gerald. Unless you used to be Gerald, in which case, welcome to the other side. I'm out.